new to my channel, back in the summer I decided to cycle from one length of the country to the other, so from Land's End to John O'Groats, and I followed a lot of the GB Divide route and sort of made up my own off-road route, and it was great fun and I really enjoyed it and loved it. And I guess I rekindled this love of cycling. I get a lot of questions, why do you want to do these sort of trips? Why would you want to put yourself through hardships and sort of punish yourself? And I guess it's something that's just so good for your soul. It's something that I feel alive when doing. It's something that I get a great challenge from. It's when you can push yourself and really see who you are when you're tired, you're hungry, you're cold. And all through my childhood I used to cycle, race, road and track, and I loved it and I enjoyed it, and I quit for a few years and didn't really touch a bike. So coming back has really started this whole new story and a whole new chapter in my life, and it's really exciting. And I think what adds to that is now the journey of working with Specialized. Throughout next year I'll be working with them and I am buzzing to be doing that. So I'll be riding their bikes, testing them out and going on some mad trips hopefully. So before I got my Specialized Diverge that I have now, I drove over to the Specialized HQ to meet some of the team and meet the social media manager Ruben, and we spoke about the new projects for the new year, the gravel bike campaign that's coming up, and there's a film out on it now. So all in all, really exciting stuff. Right, I'm now at Specialized HQ and I've come to pick up my new Diverge, which I'm really excited about. So I just met Ruben, we just spoke through some things and really excited, so buzzing to look at the bike. So I've got the bike now, I'm super buzzing. I cannot wait to put it through its paces and take it on some trips. I cannot wait, it's going to be so bloody cool. Before each adventure I write a checklist of some of the kit that I may need to take with me. I'm currently in the stages of planning and packing for a new trip up north on the bike. As you can see behind me, I've got all my kit laid out. Just been going through it and sort of cleaning my roll mat, checking it's got any punctures, checking the poles of my tent. I've got the Farrell Bisco tent. Seeing how many mils I've got. As you can see down here, I need to charge my camera batteries and make sure everything's charged, and I've got a power bank also. And just checking through everything. I'm not too sure about this gas. I've got quite a big gas bottle, so I may swap that out for a smaller one. Everything's sorted. Got clothes, I got my Vivo shoes for camp shoes, I've got my sleep system, my tent, food, stove. Pretty much there really with everything. Just need to put it into my panniers now. But yeah, probably get some more warm kit. I need to get my cleats, my helmet, and some other bits and bobs. Obviously I haven't gone ultra light because you could cut so much weight here, but because it's cold and it's wet and it's damp this time of year, I just want to enjoy it and take some luxuries with me. When I do most trips, it really helps me before I go and mentally to lay it all out and check it through and write checklists. I always seem to write checklists just because you can see what you've got, you can see what you're ticking off and what you need to remember. And if you forget something on a trip, it could be really, really critical. So anyway, that's me all done. Need to put it into my Ortler panniers, and that's me cushy. Also, I will leave the links to most things that are on the floor here and that I'll be taking. I've either got affiliate links with companies or my Amazon affiliate link, and with that, if you buy it or buy something through the link, then I get a small percentage back. So I'd really appreciate that. If you are thinking of buying anything, then please use the affiliate link below. And I've also got a 10% discount for the Vivo barefoot shoes. So obviously I have so much stuff to charge, and as you can see, I'm in the van at the minute, Jake's van. So when you're on the road, it is so difficult to charge all your stuff, or when you're on big trips and stuff like that. Like when I went and stayed in my car for 2 weeks, and I lived in it in Scotland earlier on this summer, and then obviously staying in here, and you go from here to do like hiking or bikepacking trips. So when I met Jake on Lee Jog a couple of times, I had the ability to charge my cameras, my other power bank, my torches and things like that. And obviously now it's winter and it gets dark about 4, you're going to be using lights a lot. So I got my bike lights, my head torch, things like that. So it's so beneficial to have it all charged up. So that's what I'm making sure, and that's what I do for every trip. I also now have a drone, and if you have a drone, you know how long they bloody take to charge. So to make this possible, me and Jake have solely been using the Jackery products, the Jackery power stations, which are absolutely brilliant. And these basically charge your electronics with AC and DC ports. On here you've got a display screen to see the wattage that's being drawn and your battery level. You've got a little light on the side if you need it as a backup, which is always great. And yeah, these are absolutely brilliant. You may be thinking, how do you charge it and keep your batteries topped up? We basically plug them in to either the car or the van, and you charge it from that, or we have solar panels. I was luckily given the 1000 off a Jackery, and that is perfect because I can hook up 2 solar panels to the Jackery 1000, so you're getting double the amount that you'd get with the Jackery 500, which I have also. With all of these, it is possible to build a van, as Jake's doing. We're obviously on the road a lot and going to different places where you don't have a place to plug in. So having portable power like this is amazing. Same goes with when I'm car camping, when I'm down the woods. And like I said before, because it's winter, you use so much more power, it's actually mad. So yeah, I'm going to plug all my batteries in, get them all charged and topped up before I go on a trip. So if you are interested and you're looking for a power bank, if you're on an off-grid home, if you're doing van life, if you do a lot of car camping, if you go for long-term camping and you're not near a electric source, then these are perfect. It saves you going to cafes and having to charge your phone or whatever. It saves you from having to always be relying on the grid, especially if you do a lot of photography and YouTube. You have to rely on electrics. And also in the winter with head torches, bike lights, me with my electric gears on my new bike. I can take the battery from my bike that charges my gears, plug it into the Jackery and wait for it, and then I've got my gears for my bike charged. So if you want to light up your winter, Jackery are holding a huge discount for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and it's up to 25%, and you can see this over on their website and their Amazon store. So if you're looking for a great Christmas present for someone or treat yourself, then you can get a huge discount over on their website or Amazon store, and I'll leave the links in my description. Definitely rate these, they're a great product and awesome for if you're on the road or you're off the grid. And this discount runs from the 24th to the 28th of November. Just taking my lovely panniers off. It honestly feels like yesterday I put these on. It's going to be sad saying goodbye to this bike, 'cause it's had a lot of memories, but I am so excited to show you the new bike. Sorted. That is my quad lock off. I love this for putting my phone on for navigation and just having your phone there so you can look at the maps. Ideal, really like it. And if you're a big fan of looking at your speed and your Strava, that's also another shout. Right, so I've now made my Diverge bike packing ready. Put on my pannier rack. I was confused about because usually I have mounting points about here. This has a seat post collar that you get extra, and you screw in your pannier and attach it to the seat post, which is pretty cool, pretty sleek. I've also got the bottle cages on, and this is such a cool design, but I'll go through the bike more on a bike packing trip. But I'm just showing you going through everything and getting all my kit sorted. This is the same for any hobby that you do, just preparing and getting everything right and checking it over. Obviously with bikes it's more mechanical than, like, say, hiking and canoeing, but I'm really excited. I cannot wait for some trips coming up, especially in the new year. It's gonna be mega, and I can't wait. I've also loaded up all my panniers, got everything ready, so I'm just going to give it a trial run and go out on it and just get used to the bike and how it fits. I've just moved my saddle forward a little bit because I feel like I was a little bit stretched, so I may have to change the stem over. It's all just playing around with it so it fits nice, because there's nothing worse than going on a trip and the bike doesn't fit you well, or you haven't had a nice bike fit. So yeah, happy days. It really looks mega, it looks so cool, and I can't wait to really show it off in my next trip that I'm going on. So yeah, I've basically covered what I do when I prepare for an adventure. I sort things through, get my kit ready, write checklists, organise it, and this is the exciting part, the planning, the process of what you're going to do, what trip you want to go on, what sort of thing you want to do, and the kit that you need to take, whether that's minimal or a lot of kit to prepare. Right, so I've just come out again to double check through all my kit. Laid it on a little blanket, all laid out. Got my bike with me, which I said I'd talk about in some up and coming trips. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for all the support. Thank you to all the patrons, all the people who bought me a coffee on Buy Me a Coffee page, and just all the lovely comments, messages and everything I get. I really appreciate it. It just encourages me and inspires me to make some more content. So whilst I'm here, I thought I'd show you through some of the kit that I'm taking, that I've just laid out for my thumbnail. So, taking the Ortleb panniers that are fully waterproof, and they're 25 litres each, which are amazing. I've got some kit in there already. Pump, spare inner tubes, the rest are inside the actual frame of my bike. Tools, and I'm taking more tools than that. Little cup for my coffee. Head torch is the Olight head torch, which is new, and they kindly gave it to me. I love the Olight products, they are amazing. Had my other head torch for years. Gas, I'll probably change this one out though, because I'll go a little bit smaller, so it's not a big trip. little chopping board for chopping up some food. I'm going to take some more fresh food, seeing as I take some more weight on the bike. While camping in International Pot, I think it's about 700ml. The Chinook bag, Chinook Outdoors, big shout out to them for these bags that they have made to replace the soy squeeze ones, because the soy squeeze ones always break, but the soy squeeze can fit onto the other fitment, but this is for the Catadine filter. I've got clothing and obviously more of that, gloves because it's going to be bloody cold on the hands. These are waterproof Specialized ones. My tent, the Farrell and Abisko Light 1, waterproofs, roll mat. I got the Therma X Therm to keep me insulated, and then some Mills real Thermat ones that I'm going to be taking, as well as some more food because I need to be fueled up. And then there's the bike. So this is the beautiful Specialized Diverge, and I am so excited to be riding it. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. It's got electric gears. The gear ratio is so much better than my old bike. Let's look at all the gears we got to go through here. I've got this inside storage, which is so bloody cool. That just come off quick, so my bottle's on there. But I'm storing inner tubes in this little waterproof bag. You can get loads of stuff inside the frame for storage. So this bike is all carbon. It's got Roval carbon wheels. It's got thick chunky tyres, which is even better for gravel riding. And then I've got my other panniers here, just extra bags, the Fjällräven Specialized bags, and then obviously my pannier rack on the back here that's fitted, that I will put my Ortlebs ones on. Like I said, I am buzzing to be riding this. It's going to be bloody mint and I can't wait. So you will see me soon, hopefully on a trip. I'm hoping to head out to the peaks or Wales for a few days and do something around that area, get used to my kit, get used to the bike, because it's so important to get used to the bike, and just get out before the weather turns absolutely manky, which it is starting to already. It's going to be some cold nights, and then obviously some more stuff into the new year. As you can see, I'm on a main road, so everyone's going to be like, why is that girl talking to a camera? Life of a YouTuber. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you on my next video. Take care.